Did it ever feel odd playing against them? Or, I mean, you've been in a couple of schools now, a few. So did it feel odd, or did you just another game, another opponent?
Another game, another opponent. Nah, that's about it.
What was the first half for you guys? There was a lull early, and then all of a sudden you hit a hot streak. What was maybe the struggle early? And Jonathan, why don't you start with that? And then what got you going?
Can you repeat that?
You guys were a little cold early, but all of a sudden you hit some shots and it just got a fast streak going. What was it that got you guys going?
I think it was really just like sticking to what we know to do. Just kept trusting in our offense and everybody. Everybody know what everybody can do. And the main thing that kept us going was our defense. Like our defense led to our offense, and it just kept getting us going.
Same thing, Javon, sort of what got the hot streak going there in the first half?
Yeah, just like JP said, defense leading the offense. I feel like we made some shots, especially in the first half. We made a lot of shots, and then we also got a lot of stops. So us creating stops gave us an advantage to get us a bucket.
So you finally managed to get that three-point streak going. How does that feel to really get that lifted, showing that you can shoot? Because you shot it pretty good at Illinois.
You can ask these guys over here, in practice. Like, I'm making them in practice, and then, come game time, I was struggling. But, just be able to find back that groove and, see one go in, I'm more relaxed.
So how did you how did you keep it from affecting you, though? I mean, you kept shooting it.
Shoot or shoot. I'm gonna just keep shooting. That's a confident thing and a mental thing. Like I said, you can ask these guys. I'm in the gym 24/7. Shooting the ball. So, and they see me at practice making shots. So.
So Coach mentioned your gap defense. You're playing the pack line, playing at the three-point line, but being able to cut gaps, being able to cut drops. What's the most important thing for you all to mesh, for everybody to do that well and cut down on those draws?
I think first half was extremely great. That was more team defense. And I think second half we just came out flat. I think more relaxed, but. When we locked in, there's nobody that can stop us on defense,
Is it communication, Javon? Is it, you all talking to each other and knowing, hey, everybody has this gap, this gap, this gap, and is doing what they're supposed to be doing?
Yeah, defense is all about communication. We all understand, like, our spots as far as, like, where we're supposed to be, but if there's no communication and something might slip up or break down, then we don't know what to do, so you always got to talk.
Javon, their style of defense, grabbing, physical, hard hedging, sometimes just running two guys at you. And you've seen a little bit of that throughout the season. So, I mean, is it getting to the point where you're getting used to it or frustrated, or just kind of, take me through, what you're seeing out there when it's constantly game after game now, it seems like?
Nah, I feel like after the Louisville game in the Bahamas, I think the teams that we are going to play scouted that, and Louisville was probably the first team to blitz ball screens, and it kind of affected us in a way, especially with Tucker being out. I kind of expect them to blitz ball screens a lot more often, but next thing is just trying to get these guys and my teammates to get the ball out of my hand and create disadvantages for the defense, and I feel like we did that the first half.
It seems like you kind of threading the needle with that pick and roll pass with Andre is kind of result of trying to counter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I mean by they try to bounce out, and then I just get the ball in my hands to create a disadvantage. So we just got to continue to do that.
Javon, you guys don't make a return trip down there. Would you have liked to play down there one more time, or is it like you're gone, so you don't care about that place? Or, I mean, just what are those emotions like, I guess?
I mean, I'm not really thinking too much about it, like the game over with now, but I mean, I don't really feel no type of way about it, but if we were to have to go in there again, then I would expect the same outcome.
Jonathan, talk a little bit about your development in terms of shot selection. 5 of 7 from beyond the arc, among your best field goal percentage from that area all season. How has that developed for you over the course of the year?
I would say mainly with me is just confidence. I mean, with Coach DeVries and my teammates, it just really developed through the summer, through scrimmages and little other games that we had coming up, and it just grows every game. I mean, they all trust and believe in me, so that's what really plays a part in that is my confidence. Just keep shooting.
Javon, becoming the king of rebounding, is that something you're taking a liking to on the stat sheet? I mean, just, last couple of games with, 11 and 10, I think?
Yeah.
How's that worked out for you?
I just do whatever the team need me to do, which is rebound. We've been struggling to rebound. Kudos to Andre and Monty and everybody else on the team just boxing out and me just going to go get the rebound.
Have you ever thought of yourself as a rebounder, though? I mean, point guards usually aren't,
Nah, I feel like I'm a pretty athletic guard, so I feel like if it's a ball up there and I feel like I got a good chance of getting it, then, I feel like I can rebound the ball.
Javon, when Coach DeVries talks about you, says that you're like a low post presence almost as a guard. Is that something you guys talked about when you decided to come here? Did they expect that you were going to have that much of a presence down low?
I think they did. I showed it last year, a few games. I showed it the previous year, my sophomore year. So coming in, I kind of think that they do expect that.
For any one of you guys, I'm just curious how you would explain just how you guys have kept teams from making three-pointers on the perimeter. Just, I know, getting the hands up, whatever, but their coach is saying just being like annoying on ball screens and poking and not letting them get comfortable. Is it more than just closing out? Are there things you guys do to just be effective guarding three-pointers?
We just talk about it. Our team defense, and we just close out. And if they hit a shot, they hit a shot. But now in teams want to drive that closeout when they see us trying to close out. But we there as a team, and we play pack line defense. So.
Yeah, going off Buck said, just knowing like personnel, like knowing who the shooters are, and get them off the line. They do try to gap. Then we got gap presence. So yeah, we like to know personnel who like shoot the ball and stuff. So.
Jonathan, why do you think you've been able to transfer from high school to college so easily and quickly?
I'd say first off, just I can shoot a little bit, so that helps me a little bit. But I just think just knowing the game, just knowing like what I need to do and my work ethic, that kind of leads me to put me in the position I am. And
you've never behaved like a freshman, made freshman mistakes out there and things like that. Are you that far advanced in your game, do you think?
I think I'm a little advanced, but other than that, I still got way more stuff to learn and to grow and to become a better player. But other than that, I'm just enjoying and having fun right now.
Sencire, the guys in the interviews yesterday were talking about, obviously you guys are coming off this huge win against Kansas, and everyone was talking about, okay, we got to turn the page and, it's easy to say that. What process did you guys go through to actually do that? Because obviously you guys come back and, play well the next game, so.
We obviously celebrate our wins. We celebrate them. After that, we on to the next. And that's how we switch our mindset. And Coach say the same thing. We celebrate them and we move to the next, and that's our mindset always.
Was there any worry among anyone of a letdown or anything like that?
No.
Jonathan, is there any difference in mindset whatsoever when you're starting or coming off the bench? You can just kind of compare and contrast the two a little bit.
No, it's really not no difference. I come in the game, I do my job, play my hardest, and just really doing what I need to do to help my team win.
About playing at Kansas, probably an environment you never really played in, and getting to come back home and playing before your crowd. What was that like? Probably a little bit easier to shoot?
No, even away, home, no matter what, I think I'm always going to knock shots down. But it was a great experience for my first little Big 12 game to be at Kansas. Other than that, though,
For you guys, what was it like playing in this type of atmosphere? Because this place was going nuts throughout the whole entire game. So what was that kind of for you guys? What that experience was?
I just think it was great. We first half, we got stops, we got runs, we hit shots, and we bring that excitement to the fans, and they get up, and we get up, and we just all love at the end of the day.
Okay, thank you guys.